Did you know you can invest in real estate with no money and without actually having to buy any property? If that sounds too good to be true, continue watching, because in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to invest in real estate without having to buy any property. This video isn't about wholesaling real estate, but if you wanna know how to wholesale real estate, there's gonna be a video card up here. I've already made a video specifically for that, so if you wanna check it out, go check it out. This video is strictly how to invest in real estate. You're controlling an asset without actually having to ever buy it. So if you're ready, go ahead and hit that like button for me. The people that say that this strategy doesn't work is either one, they haven't actually used this strategy before, or two, you have tried this strategy, but you gave up way too soon. How do I know this? Because I was one of them. I was one of those people that tried this strategy at the very beginning of my real estate investing journey, and I thought it didn't work. I tried it for maybe a week, and then I obviously picked back up later. But just know this strategy actually works if you're willing to put in the effort. If you're not ready to commit to this strategy, then it's gonna fall short. And if you are an action taker, dedicate 2022 to following through with this strategy. Take the entire year, because that's what real estate is. It's a long-term game. Because I promise you, if you don't get a property within the next month, you're going to learn a lot of valuable skills within this month to be better with the next month. Then it's just a matter of time before you get a property, because you're gonna have to go through a lot of no's before you can get a yes. Let's get into it. Real estate, it's a game. It's not about who bought the property, it's about who controls the property. Before I begin, if you're having any thoughts of, I can't do this because of X situation, whatever situation that you have, and you think that you cannot do this strategy, I want to help you and take whatever situation you are in and come up with a game plan that can help you achieve your financial freedom with real estate. So if you want to customize financial freedom game plan, there's gonna be a link to book a call with me in the description down below. Now let's get into this strategy. So again, this strategy is about controlling a piece of property, not actually buying the piece of property. So we're gonna go look for properties, single family homes that are for rent, but they're lower than the average rent in the area. So you can look at places like Zillow, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or you can even drive around and see for rent signs in their yard. And if you want to know the average rent in whatever area that you are in, there's gonna be a link to Deal Check in the description down below if you want to go check them out to find out what the average rent is, whatever neighborhood that the subject property is in. And it's completely for free, so why not? Next, you're gonna contact the owner and you're gonna ask them if you can rent out the property for the next 3 to 5 years, and at the end of the lease, you want to buy it. Don't worry, you're not the one gonna be paying the rent. You're not gonna be the one buying the piece of property. You're gonna be the one controlling it. You're gonna be that middleman. This is where a lot of people give up, because you're gonna have to go through a ton of no's. Trust me, a ton of no's before you get a yes. But that one yes can literally change your life, and I'll show you exactly how. So this is what's known as a lease option. It's a lease. You're renting out the property with an option to buy it at the end. So in this case, 3 to 5 years. Here's how it works. Let's say you found a homeowner that was willing to do this, and you put the property under contract for $100,000. That's what you're going to be buying the property from them for in 3 to 5 years. And let's just say that you're gonna be paying them roughly an average rent of $1,000 every single month. Let's also say that $1,000 every single month is below average. This is all as an example. And also, if you can get the numbers even lower, that's the more profit that you stand to gain. So now that you have a signed contract with the homeowner to purchase the property for $100,000 in the next 3 to 5 years, and you're gonna be paying them $1,000, that's below the average. So you're going to find a tenant that wants to buy this property in the next 3 to 5 years, and they're okay with paying, what the actual average rent is for that area. So let's just say, for example, the average rent is $1,500 every single month. You're going to be making that middle. So you're paying the actual homeowner $1,000 every single month, and the tenant is gonna be paying you $1,500. You keep that $500 every single month. So now you're cash flowing $500 every single month. And let's also just say, for example, that the signed contract with the tenant, you're gonna be selling it to them for, let's make it fair. Let's make it a fair market appraisal. Now you might be thinking, what if the appraisal comes back like at $90,000? Now you're in the hole $10,000. Well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to set a minimum purchase price. So let's just say you set a minimum purchase price of $125,000. Well, now if an appraisal comes back below $125,000, you have a signed contract saying that you cannot sell it below $125,000. So now you have a fixed price with the actual homeowner, and now you have kind of an adjustable sales price with the tenant. So if it's higher than $125,000, let's just say $130,000, you sell it for $130,000, and now you made $30,000 rather than $25,000. So you can start to see where this is a great place to start to achieve financial freedom. Like these are extreme numbers, but this is just to get you the idea of what's possible. Trust me, you're gonna have to go through a lot of no's, because this strategy, you need to first off, find a homeowner that is willing to do this, and find a tenant that's willing to pay you rent, and then buy the property in 3 to 5 years. And don't worry if the tenant doesn't buy it in 3 to 5 years, because all a lease option is, you're renting out and you have an option to purchase it in the future. So if you decide not to buy it in 3 to 5 years, that's okay. Just say either I don't want to buy it now, or you can extend the contract. There's so many different things that go into this, and there's so many different ways that you can do this, but that's just a quick and dirty breakdown of it. Now, if you want a customized game plan for your financial freedom, again, go ahead and book a call with me in the description down below. I will literally take your exact situation and come up with a game plan for you specifically to help you achieve your financial freedom, so you're not working your 9 to 5 until you're 65 and you can barely move anymore. Like, to me, that's just not a way to live, and I want to help out. If you want to know more about how to find these properties or just off-market properties in general, there's going to be a video popping up right here that I made specifically for that, and I think you're going to get some value out of it. So go check out that video. But until the next video, I'm out. See you.